Today I am going to do a review on a Zwift workout, and I'm going to do a review on a couple of Zwift workouts. So if you're not familiar with Zwift, there are some workouts that are built into the program. Well, there's quite a few, and it all depends on the amount of time you have. You can do less than an hour or a little more than an hour. So the workouts are really good. They're tough workouts. Now I have a couple of go-to workouts that I tend to do over and over, and I'm going to review one of those today, and that's the Wringer. Now I have some other workouts that I have, some custom workouts when I hired a coach about a year ago, and so he gave me a complete training plan for about 6 months, and so I have a lot of workouts. So there's quite a few of those workouts that I like to do, but when it comes to the built-in workouts, there's two workouts I like to do, and that's the Wringer and the Gorby. So I'm going to review the Wringer today. I just did this workout the other day. When you look at the Wringer, down here on the left-hand side is basically what you're going to do through this workout. Now this is a 50-minute workout, and you have these 30-second efforts that you have to put down. Now for me, my efforts are 570 watts. Now that's based on my weight and my FTP. So right now I'm running about 190 pounds, and my FTP is about 278. So my 30-second efforts are 570 watts. Now, understand you still have to be able to put down the power, and you have to have the fitness, but this workout, towards the end of the workout, really comes down to the mental toughness as well. Now, if I was to be honest, I'll let you know that I did not complete this workout. I actually left, I think, the last 3 or 4 efforts on the table, and it was just one of those things that the mental toughness got to me. Now, I gave myself some excuses and said that, okay, this past weekend I was in a race, and I had nearly a 290 training stress score out of that race, and so I took Monday off and did a criterium on Tuesday, and ended up with about 115 TSS on that criterium. Then took another day off, and then I did this workout thinking, hey, I've got to have the legs. I should be able to do this workout and finish it. Now, my 30-second efforts were solid. I was able to keep those, and it came down to the end. I could not finish it. It was just mentally challenging. And now what I should have done, if you're not familiar with Zwift, if you look down here at the bottom where it says 100%, here you have these 2 arrows on the side, and so you can actually change the percentage of those efforts. Now, if I want it a little bit tougher, I can increase it to 105%, and it goes in increments of 1%. So what I really should have done to finish this workout is I should have dialed it back to about 95% or 90%, bring those 30-second efforts to, maybe 500 watt requirements instead of kind of giving up at the end there. Now, so just keep that in mind with Zwift. You can actually change the percentage here depending on, if you're feeling really strong that day, you can make it a little bit tougher. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll the video here so you can kind of see what's going on with this here. Now here I'm obviously in a rest zone, and one thing to keep in mind about the Wringer, when you're in the rest zones, so the first one starts out 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and then each time you put in an effort and then you come to the next one, you lose 5 seconds. So by the time you get to the last one, you're down to 1 minute and 50 seconds. Now, that's nearly 2 minutes, and it seems like a lot of time, and believe me, you want to take advantage of that rest effort, but it seems really short after you've been digging into your legs and putting down those efforts here. So here I go into one of my first efforts, and now when I jump into this here, my power comes up right away, my RPM comes up, and then I'm going to try to hold about 600 watts throughout this effort so that I can try to maintain that 570 watt efforts. Now, one reason why my wattage jumps up so rapidly and drastically is because I don't actually use a bicycle for Zwift. I gave up using a bicycle on a trainer on Zwift about 2 years ago. So I purchased a spin bike, and I put the PowerTap P1 pedals, so I have left and right power. Even though Zwift doesn't do left and right power yet, it's left and right power capable. So I use a spin bike just because I get tired of the stressing out frames, and I've actually broken a frame. So I just use my spin bike. It's set up, it's ready to go all the time. I have my laptop, my stand, my fan. It's always ready to go. I never have to hassle with mounting a bike or anything like that. It's just ready to go. So I like that. It works for me. So here I am in a rest zone, and again, during this Wringer workout, you do want to take advantage of those, because literally I think that's why they call it the Wringer. I mean, you just kind of imagine wringing out a towel. It just over time, it just really zaps your legs, and those efforts really dig in, and then those rest periods become shorter. So it's a really tough mental workout. Here I go. I'm coming up on my next effort here. So again, you can see it coming up, and for whatever reason, I'm ramping up RPM already, kind of preparing for it. But you really want to stay in that rest zone and take advantage of it, and then jump right into the effort here. So on this one here, I didn't stay quite as strong as 600 watts as I wanted to, but I think I was still in the ballpark. I was solid all the way through. I didn't quit at 20 seconds. I didn't quit at 25 seconds. I was able to hold it all the way to the end. So the funny thing is on this workout is that when I was doing the efforts, I got the gold stars on, well, here in the beginning you see I got all the rest periods, right? But the efforts, I also had all the gold stars, but then the rest periods are where I started to fail. I would only get half a star, or I would miss the star, and it was just simply because I was focused on trying to hold that effort for the 30 seconds. When I would come to the rest period, I would fall off to about 90 watts and maybe come back up to 100 or 110, and didn't really get full credit for the rest zone, but I actually set myself up to be able to be ready for the next effort. So so different things you can do with the workouts as far as manipulating the percentage, and then that can change the intensity. Sometimes I'll do this workout here, I'll do a couple of them back to back. So I'll do the first effort at about 80%, and then I will try to do the second effort at 100%, and that makes for a very, very challenging workout. So hope you liked the video here. If you do like it, please subscribe, share it, and like it, and I will do a review on a couple of more workouts.